There are many sound effects that are instantly recognizable, such as the M1 Garand, the lightsaber, or the sound of these annoying frog-looking headgrabs from Half-Life. Well, we would consider that the firing sound of the Gauss Rifle is almost as famous as those mentioned above. The Gauss Rifle was originally known as Item 62 and was made in secret laboratories around the zone. The weapon's mechanism is very intriguing, using only electromagnets to fire bullets at incredibly high speed, having no recoil at all. Due to its amazing stopping power, it is able to pierce even through the most heavy armor in the game, the exoskeleton being a one-shot kill. An obvious reference for those who played Fallout 2, having the almost same aspect and working on the same principles. It is really nice to see S.T.A.L.K.E.R pay homage to another famous post-apocalyptic game. Surprisingly, the Gauss Rifle exists in real life under the name of the coil gun. The name Gauss is in reference to Carl Friedrich Gauss, who formulated mathematical descriptions of the magnetic effect used by magnetic accelerator cannons. The Gauss Rifle being completely recoilless, as depicted in-game, is actually incorrect in real life. The tremendous electromagnetic force imparted to the 2mm slug would still push against the source of energy, which is the Gauss Rifle. The fact that the Gauss Rifle can cleanly cut through even heavy armor at long distances means that it would need to generate a significant amount of force, which would in turn generate a great amount of recoil, at par with sniper rifles. In Shadow of Chernobyl, it can be found near the end of the game on the monolith snipers that are located on the roofs. It is resembling a legendary weapon in RPG terms, because not only the roofs are inaccessible if you want to loot the enemy, but also there isn't a 100% chance it will drop. So if you happen to get your hands on it, you've hit the jackpot. The development of the Gauss Rifle started before the Zone came into being. Cardan was one of the first who got his hands on the rifle, designing its appearance. S.T.A.L.K.E.R were the first to use it as the newly prototype EM1 rifle, using flash artifacts to power it up. However, shortly after the events of S.T.A.L.K.E.R, the Monolith started manufacturing it based on the M1 design. In Call of Pripyat, the weapon can be found, of course, close to the finale of the game, and it is used in a really important quest that sends us to Lab X8. Also, in the underground lab we can find a much bigger version of the weapon, which was supposedly used for testing. Afterwards, the weapon can be repaired by Cardan. Parts of the Gauss Rifle appear to be salvaged from assault rifles. The stock is identical to one of the G36. The grip is a recolored SG-550 pistol grip, and the scope is a SUSAT with increased magnification. A nice little fact: if the player sells the Gauss Rifle to Hawaiian after acquiring a Friend of Freedom achievement, the rifle could be bought again for a cheaper price than it sold. The only downside is that it has incredibly low fire rate and very slow reloading speed. While it is very accurate, has no recoil and incredible damage, a missed shot could mean death for the wielder. In conclusion, while a very good sniper rifle, it should be used only at a long range, as its mediocre fire rate makes it unpractical at close range, and for taking down multiple enemies. Thanks for watching, and we're sorry for the delay. We had a little bit of vacation, and now we're back on the job and we're ready to make new videos and new content. And as always,
good hunting, Stalker.